Welcome to Brick by Brick, bringing you the best reviews in the latest news. Today we have a LEGO Star Wars review for you. This is set number 75148, The Encounter on Jakku, with 530 pieces retailing for $59.99 in the US. So without further ado, let's dive right into the set. First, we're going to look at Tito and his walker. This is one of the two parts of the set. And I think this is really cool. So as you have seen in The Force Awakens, BB-8 is captured by Tito on his little walker here, and Rey comes and saves BB-8 from Tito. So this is a nice little way to have this as part of a set, but not making a set individually. So we're just going to take Tito off here. We'll show you Tito later, and just look at the mech itself. So here's one side. Here is the other side as well. And then you also have the back here, and right in the front. Now the head does move up and down, so it moves up like this, and it moves down one notch that way, but it's only restricted to those movements just because of the way that the body is built. It also has these nice leg pieces here that I have never seen before. I believe they're new, but the legs all move. They are opposable, and these legs have studs on the sides, which is nice because then you can modify and add the armor onto the side and make it look nice. Now you can see the mech here is very bright blue. In The Force Awakens, it did not seem this bright blue. It seemed more of a grayish color. But I kind of like the bright blue because you get some of these nice bright blue pieces for mockers. And they're just a very nice color of blue. I like the color. Also, there's some new pieces here in this color, which is nice. Those will help building ships and making things look slanted and stylish, as well as these, which are printed pieces, which I was super happy about. I love it when we get a good printed piece in a set, and those are definitely very good printed pieces. I'll come over to the side again. These here are actually whips, which I thought was a really nice way to design this, and you've got some chains down here as well, some of the half chains. So this is Tito's mech. Let's move on to the shack. This is Unkar Plutt's shack, and I think this is a nice representation of the shack as it was in The Force Awakens. As you can see, we have the front here. This is the gate where Unkar Plutt would stand. There's some nice little designs with the gears. There's some Technic pieces there that are also holding the thing up, which I think kind of adds to the whole idea of the shack, built from spare parts, kind of stuff like that. Also, there's this nice plastic piece here. It's a thin film that goes onto the top here to make a nice roofing, and actually the set comes with an extra one of those. So if you somehow manage to rip that or break it, it's all right because you get a second one to replace it. All right, so we're going to flip around to the back of this. Oops, it does open, but first we're going to show the back because there's a nice little play feature over here for some hidden stuff. So you can see there's a nice droid, a wrench on the wall, some nice steps leading up, but then also if you flip this switch right here, flip that over there, and then pull this out, you get this nice little compartment where you can put something, for example, Unkar Plutt's gun. And that just slides right back in there. And I think it's a nice little secret compartment where you can hide something that you don't want your heroes to find. It adds some nice play features to the set. If we turn the set over here, you can see there's a little side part here. This folds up, and you can see we've got a little box here with a broom, a crowbar, and also a droid arm. We'll just put that back down, and then we will flip over to this side, which I think has some nice styling here. Some good tan bricks here that you can use for mocks if you want to, some droid legs, just some other parts up there that look pretty cool. Alright, and then we can open Unkar Plutt's shack up to the inside, letting you walk inside and play around a bit. And here we've got a nice little stud shooter. Just take it and shoot the stud. It's a nice little play feature to the set. We also have a little box here that's got some little gold flat studs. Those are like I'm assuming those are supposed to be like the little portions that Unkar Plutt gives out to the residents of Jakku for the parts that they bring in for food, which I think is really nice that they have that in there. Also a little cup and a little can. That's very nice. I like the detailing in here. I think it's really cool. And also we have the door here from the outside, and then also these are grated, so it's kind of like you're locked into the shack, and you can have your cellar standing right here, so Unkar Plutt can stand right in front of the gate. Let's move on to the minifigures. Alright, moving on to the minifigures. We do get 4 minifigures in this set, one of them being the BB-8 droid, and then you get the 3 main minifigures, who have some nice molds. For example, Unkar Plutt's nice headpiece and body piece, and Tito's headpiece. So here's a look at the front of the minifigures. I love that we get a nice torso and bottom front print on Tito, as well as Rey. Those look really nice, and BB-8 also has some nice printing on him, especially on such a small piece. I really like that. Here is a look at the back of the figures. You can see that Unkar Plutt has some nice printing on the back of his top mold. So does Rey and Tito. They both have some nice printing on the back of their torso as well. And also BB-8's printing goes all the way around his head and all the way around the ball part, which I think is really nice. You get that nice solid printing all around the character. Here is another look at the front of the minifigures with Rey, who does have a double-sided face, so I flipped her head around. And also looking at Tito at the side of his head to just show you how long it is. It's got that nice long distance on it, adding to the coolness of that mold. And Unkar Plutt, still, his torso is just regular basic print, nothing special on the bottom part, but he does have that really nice top mold, and the printing on the bottom of his legs is also very nice. Here's one last look at the set as a whole. It also does come with this instruction manual. I forgot to show that in the beginning, but it does come with an instruction manual with nice artwork that is also thick binded, which is always nice to see in an instruction manual. It shows quality, and it's always is nice because the instruction manual lasts longer. As to my thoughts on this set, I definitely think that this set is worth it, even though it is $60, a little over the 10 cents a piece that I like to see in sets. But I think it's worth it just because you get 2 exclusive minifigures, you get a Rey, and you get a BB-8. This is the cheapest set you can get BB-8 in, and also it's the only set you can get Unkar Plutt and Tito in. And I just think that because of that, the set is worth it. Plus it has some really nice tan colored pieces, some nice blue colored pieces, and just some great pieces overall. So therefore, I think the set is definitely worth getting. It's a great set, fun to build, got some awesome play features, and it really nicely depicts a couple scenes in The Force Awakens. Thank you for watching Brick by Brick, and check back soon for more news and more reviews.